Okay.
Suggestion is matches. Hi, Mom. Today, I managed to sell 10 packets of matches on the street.
10 packets of matches on the street, my dear. Johnny, we need to sell at least 20 so that we get enough for buying our food.
I will do my best, Mother. There is this man who approached me today when I was standing at Baker Street in the corner selling my matches. It was so cold, I had such cold feet. You can't believe it. The man approached me and he said, "If you join me, if you come to my house, I buy all your matches."
No, darling, I don't think you should be doing that. That's not a good idea. We don't know who this man is.
But it's for our food. You can buy food for us and the other children.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll come with you. 2 hours later in the street. Matches, yeah.
That's the man. You see the man with the tall hat, the black tall hat, glasses, and he's smoking a cigar.
Okay, I'll go in and offer him some matches.
Okay.
Would you be happy to buy some of my matches?
No, not at all.
You sure you're not interested in buying my matches?
No, I don't. I'm not interested in matches. I have plenty of matches at home.
And therefore, you know who I am.
No,
I am the mother of that little boy who you offered to buy all the matches if he went with you to your house.
Yeah, of course. I thought he could serve me well. And I would, as a token of friendship, buy his matches. Not because I don't need them. I need the boy.
You need my boy.
Do you have a problem with that? I can pay you well. Look, if he's your boy, I give you £20. You can with me.
£20? What do you need my boy for?
£20 is a fortune. You can pay food for the entire year for all your family.
I'm sorry,
What can that little boy be of your concern, if I may ask?
but he's my son. Why can I not be concerned about my own son? Have you got children? You would be concerned about your own children going away with a stranger.
I don't have any children.
Yes, you can't understand me. Okay, you can take my son, but you take me as well. And you give me the £20. Nice house. Huh.
Yes, I have a very good function. I'm a member of parliament.
So, what do you want to do now?
I just want that your son sits here and reads a book, but he told me he can't read. Like, the little boy is 8 years old and he even can't read. What for a mother are you? Paid more for his education? What school is he going to?
Just a normal governmental school.
In Liverpool Street, I guess. That's a crap school. He should have the finest education. A boy like that deserves it.
Well,
I'm prepared to pay for it.
If you are in the government, you could change these things, telling them to make better schools.
Well, no. I'm working in the War Department. I'm not about education. It doesn't interest me. But I'm prepared to pay for his education. But if that's the case, he should live here in the house.
Live? Well, excuse me, Mr. I still don't even know your name, Mr.
Edwards.
Edwards. Okay, my name is Mary Brighton.
That's my name.
I am happy about that, but you'd have to give me accommodation as well.
Well, I thought he could go over when he has school holidays and pay his mum a visit and his siblings. It's about his education. I can't have you here.
Can I visit then?
Yes, you can visit. You can visit Sunday morning from 10 to 11.
Is that all?
The finest future. He will be able to read and write. Perhaps one day he can go into politics as well, just as me. He might even become member of parliament as well. If he works hard, he could marry a very noble lady. rich lady.
Hmm.
Do you want to take that away from your son? What for a mother are you, if you
No.
would do so?
Okay, I agree. I will come and see him next Sunday. Okay, but if he complains about anything, be sure that I'll take him away. And not only I'll take him away, I will bring the police.
Police?
Okay? Well,
What about complaints?
well.
Every
let's
boy
see.
of 8 years has complaints. I'll
Okay.
see you next Sunday then. Leave the boy here.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye, my sweet baby. Bye bye. 1 year later. I'm trying every Sunday to come and see you. To finally see you. I haven't seen you for a year, my darling. What's been happening?
Father had sent me to boarding school.
Father? He's not your father.
He said
father-
it's my father.
You know well that your father left us after you were born. You know well that I've been trying to raise you by selling the matches. And now you say that he's your father just because he's paying for your education.
He's my father. He's nice. I'm reading Shakespeare for him. He said I'm doing so well, and he's so proud of me. I never have to go outside to sell matches. Do you know that I play soccer? Yeah. I have so many plans. I have good friends. Yeah.
Okay, well,
John Mack. John Mack is noble. Yeah, his
okay.
father is a duke.
Well, I know. I mean,
in the summertime, I can go to his big castle and play with him. It's so nice.
okay. If you could introduce me to these people. I mean, I don't have the clothing or the education that they do, but I'll be happy to be a part of your world.
Mother, I'm afraid that's not possible. Father said so. Father said I should not try to see you anymore.
Well, you know, I've been trying to see you for a year, and it's always an excuse that you're ill or that you're not there, you went on holiday. And finally, I see you after a year, and I see you all changed. He's brainwashed you.
We've been to the south of France, to Nice, and then to Marseille. I even can talk a few words in French now. It's so good.
I'm glad you're doing it, but you should never forget about your mother. You should never forget about where you come from, who you are, what is the essence of your origins, which you
Mother.
should be proud of.
Mother, I think it's better that we don't see each other anymore.
One hour later.
Yeah, come in.
You know what you've done of my son. You've made a monster of my son. Yes, he doesn't want to mix with his own mother, and now he calls you father. I want to take my son away, and if you do not allow me to do that, I will bring the police.
Look, I know you are a little bit upset. Disturbing me after 11 o'clock, while we had an agreement between 10 and 11. But I have here made some papers. They are called adoption papers. I like to adopt your son. I will call him Edward. Edward has a promising future for him. He's a bright little guy. I know that it's unusual, but I like to adopt him.
But he's
Sell me your son and you will be rich.
I don't want the money. I want my child. But he needs a mother. He cannot be living just with a father. You're not married. You don't have a girlfriend. How kind of education you gonna give him?
I'm enough. Look, I never married, and I will have children of myself. After the terrible artillery accident during the First World War, I want to have a son, and Edward. And I saw him selling matches. I saw myself when I was young. I was not selling matches, of course, but he looked like me. I need to have a son, and it's Edward. Now, willing to pay you £1,500, and then please sign the adoption papers. 1,500.
Okay, I accept.
Here's the money. Please never ever come back.
Don't worry. Bye. 2 days later, Mary is on her own at home. All that money. I know what I'm going to do with all this money. I'm going to buy myself very, very elegant clothes. I'm going to go to a very chic school. We'll learn languages. We'll change my name with this money. I can even change my name. And then I will meet my son as a different mother. I will be the type of mother he will be proud of. I will be of that high-class ladies. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do with this bloody money. 5 years later. Hello. Your face looks familiar. I don't know if you have an idea who I am. I mean, I know I look different.
I know who you are.
Do you? Well, despite the fact I went to surgery and they changed my facial expressions.
I missed you.
Who are you talking about?
My mother. Mom? I see that it's you. You look different, but you're still the same. You look elegant, but you were always elegant. You look beautiful, but you were always beautiful.
Well,
I
was afraid that you would recognize me.
You are wearing jewelry. You always
Yes.
wearing some nice things.
Yes, and now I've got this Pierre Cardin suit, and outside I got the Bentley waiting for me with the driver.
Really? Have you
Yeah.
married well?
I have not married well. I've just inherited some money from someone very close to you.
When father died, on his deathbed, he said he regretted a few things which he had done in his life, he told me. And he said there was a surprise waiting for me when he after his death. I'm here alone in this big house. Servants are still here. I inherited most of the things. I'm 13 years old, Mother. I don't know what to do. As father left you some money?
Yeah, let's call it that way. So, now that you see me in a different way, would you be embarrassed if you've seen with me with your circle of friends?
I was never embarrassed about you. Never.
So,
Never. I like us to be together again. Here, why don't we live here together in Father's house?
can I come and live with you now?
Yeah, of course.
My son, we're back together. Of course. I will move in immediately.
Okay. I tell the servants, you move in.
James? Yes, can you just park the Bentley inside and bring all my suitcases? Thank you.